ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick it away to get this game going. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Sooners are on the move here. And on first down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The attempt is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it from the gun. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Slide 22.
Back to pass. It's Flanagan. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something.
At the 20.
Coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Georgia. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Smith tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. Finding some room at the 25. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. What's the score? Georgia 14, Oklahoma 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Makes a quick catch. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Georgia.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, double right.
Back to pass. It's Flanagan. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Jackrabbit.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Griffin. Moves.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Bringing pressure. He escapes this, doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the same runner's got it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Receivers are bunched together.
Clear. Tuna.
Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Dogs are in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 26-yard attempt, should be automatic. And the field goal is good. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
26. And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and
10. His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
You set her down to the offense. 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the double.
And it's a bunch formation.
Here we go. 6-9-1. Gators spar. Belly stutter.
they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Lasso. Lasso.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to fight.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, come through.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Black 24. Black 24. Spire.
He'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Ready up.
Here's the 2nd down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Got it.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes their way on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Handoff heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On the ready.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
On the double.
Important third down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end.
Travel. Cut it. Gringos.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Gain of 12. Fourth down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 31, Oklahoma 7.
The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Slab.
Back to throw. It's Paul. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Sooners are in the red zone.
At the 15-yard line. First down for the offense.
It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They go with a direct snap. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion.
That keeps the score. Georgia, 34.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Got it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. Breaking tackles. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Paul. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here.
6-9-1, Gators far. 3:25.
And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Tuna. Go. Set. Hut.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
With the carry, it's the runback. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now.
On to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Turner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. To throw, it's Paul. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this